Yeah, man, we back. Big guy vibes, baby. Know what I mean? What's popping for the day? What's popping? We gonna do the XRT League in Philly. Extreme Rough Touch Football League. And then we gotta address the brotherly shove. You know what I mean? Back on the brotherly shove. We got some updates about that. AJ Brown, number one again. Always been number one. And then we're going to talk about some of the systems. But without further ado,
we talk big, ain't afraid to dream. Over podcasts, we're the ultimate team. From sports highlights to the latest films, having laughs on air, yeah, the vibe just thrills. Big beards, big laughs, what's next, man? Big guy vibes, we lift you high in this crazy world. We're the reason why. Laughs and beats, it's a good time here. Press play now, let's make it clear. Melodic interlude.
all right, man, we back.
Yes, sir. We
Back
here.
in the house. You know what I mean? But
Let's get it.
we got some things we need to talk about today with y'all, man.
Let's talk. Let's talk.
Got
Let's
some
talk.
things
Let's
to
get
talk
it in.
with y'all about. You know what I mean?
Let's get it in.
It's a couple of things. You know what I mean? First, we're gonna kick it off with this, man.
Good
Extreme Rough Touch Football, baby. You know what I mean?
Somebody come up with that.
We're gonna give y'all some of our first thoughts.
Receiver wanted the
about
ball
this,
more
man.
than last play. What they got for us?
It's me, grand finale. And your boy Teddy Bear vibes, man.
So you see the bag, you see the face. I like it.
You already know.
Yes, sir.
So this is some footage that we got from the Extreme Rough Touch Football League, man. Just a new league, man. It's popping off in Philly. You know what I mean? Looks like a lot of fun. You know what I mean? Mostly young guys. I say between the age of 18 and some cats probably up to at least 30.
30, about
Yeah.
35.
About 35, you
Yeah,
think?
it was nice physical, fun league.
Yeah. Yeah, they getting in there heavy with the Extreme Rough Touch Football League, man.
Yes, sir.
So we want to show y'all some clips, man. You know, just show some love. Since this is Philly Friday, you know what I mean? We wanna point out some things going on locally.
Locally,
And then we're gonna get into our big teams, you know what I mean? So we're gonna roll. I got some more footage for y'all from the Extreme Rough Touch Football League. And let me go ahead and roll the footage, man.
Young Jotty in the game. On the line. See what he do. From my point of view, he to the right of the football. You already know. XRT, Young Jotty out here representing. Rough Touch League. What they got? See what they got. That's what we do, baby. We all over the city, baby. Rough Touch League, XRT. They doing more than rough touching now. They hit. They hitting like crazy. Let's get it.
What you think about some positive things going on in the city, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It ain't every day that we can actually highlight some of the good things that's going on in our city, man. So it feels good to even support the XRT League, man. So shout out to them. You know what I mean? And hopefully it will catch fire, man.
Yeah, nice,
Hopefully
good
catch
physical
fire,
league.
man. I mean, I would love to see it go beyond just Philly. You know what I mean? Hopefully it hit the state, possibly go out of state with it. You know what I mean? What we see, man, a lot of different things going on, new things. Flag football for girls is coming to the city now.
Well, they got flag football in high school for girls too.
Right.
Yeah.
So
So
there's definitely a lot of things that's happening.
nice physical league. You know, I played in rough touch and flag football. They always got leagues, but it's probably the youngest league I've seen, as far as like young cats actually playing. And it seemed like a lot of them was either straight from college or some of them still in high school, or graduate high school. So that's what I mean by it's a young game that they got going on, which is kind of good.
Exactly.
And long as they stay positive and try to be safe and have a good league, good sportsmanship, everything should be okay.
But now, yeah. Hopefully, man. We had some footage of a little scuffle going on out there. It wasn't that major.
No, it wasn't
So
that major,
we
but
ain't really put it out there. You know, the guys kept a cool head, and you know they kept the main thing, which is playing football, and being competitive, man.
yeah.
So I do believe that the playoffs are starting up in a couple more weeks. So hopefully we'll get y'all some footage of the playoffs. But moving on, man, brotherly shove time, baby.
Probably
You
shot.
know what I mean? Brotherly shove time.
Push, pass.
You know what I mean? Let's do the brotherly shove now. So, of course, we gotta talk about how, for one, you gotta talk about how, what's his name, Jeffrey Lurie gave a whole hour-long speech as far as why it shouldn't be banned, and he basically let everybody know, like, listen, ban it, don't ban, I don't care, kiss the ring, baby. Basically, kiss the ring, man. We champions. But I heard, Jason Kelsey was out there. So what I got on the screen right now, Vibes, is the teams that voted to get rid of the tush push and the teams that rocked out with the Eagles. Now, basically, it was a 22 to 10 vote. They needed 24 votes. So we basically keep the tush push, brotherly shove. But I really didn't care whether they got rid of it or not. Because anytime Eagles or any Philadelphia team show any kind of success, they try to take it from us. They try to rob us of our success, rob us of our glory, and we just don't care, man. Like, we do what we want to do. So I'm gonna go over the teams that actually rocked out with us, man. You know what I mean? Let's go over the teams that rocked out with us. Keep pushing teams. So we got the Ravens,
Yeah.
the Patriots, the Lions. You got the Jaguars, Jets, Tennessee, the Browns, New Orleans, and the Dolphins rocked out with us. I think there's only one team that rocked out with us that we actually face this year, and that's the Lions. I don't think we face any of these other teams. Do we face the Ravens?
Yeah, we played the Ravens.
Okay, so
We
it's
beat the
two teams.
Ravens.
But a lot of the teams that was hating.
And we beat the Browns. And the Saints.
No, I'm saying that we playing this year coming.
Oh,
this
coming up.
upcoming year.
Oh, I thought you spoke last year.
I think we only play the Lions this upcoming year.
Yeah, I think Lions, yeah. Okay.
We didn't play the Lions last year because they pooped the bed, man, when it came to that game against
They talk. They wanted us.
Washington.
They talked
wanted
that
us.
talk.
Yeah, they wanted us.
You know what I mean?
So they say. They say they wanted us. But yeah, man. So what's your thoughts, man? Also they said that Jason Kelsey showed up. He gave his little speech because he said he kept hearing rumors that he retired because of the tush push. That he got tired of getting hurt during the tush push. But he made it known, like, hey, if we ran a tush push 80% of the time in the games, he probably would have stayed playing with the Eagles. You know what I mean? Meaning that's an easy play for them.
Yeah. Well, my thoughts is, everybody had their own opinion. I like what Jerry Jones was trying to be funny and smart, saying
that he would vote either way for real. But why not vote for when it's something was though it could dramatically hurt our team. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he said. But he said he would have voted for another way.
Now, what we just discussed, man, pre broadcast, he was just telling me about him not messing with the Steelers no more.
Oh yeah, call him Steagles. He says Jeffrey Lurie said his pop. He grew up with the Eagles and Steelers together as the Steagles. But he no longer respect the Steelers because of what they did. He said they no longer his brother. They didn't vote for the tush push.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I wasn't really, initially I wasn't paying attention to the teams that voted against us. I was paying attention to more of the teams that kind of rocked out with it. For real, the way they had to change the wording, it was going to affect every team in the NFL. It wasn't just about that particular play. It's about any pushing or pulling of the offensive ball carrier. So meaning, even if you down the field off a pass play, you trying to help your receiver get extra yards, you couldn't do that no more. It's a penalty.
It's a penalty, yeah.
So it would have affected everybody. So bottom line is, man, it is what it is. We'll keep it. It probably only lasts another year. Who cares, man?
Yeah.
At this point, I'm just tired of talking about it. I'm actually tired of talking about it. So that's that with the tush push, man. You got any other thoughts about the tush push, man?
Well, I mean, as a play that kind of is dominated by the Eagles and Jalen Hurts, and they do it well, people, especially teams, they really look at stuff like that. So it's no difference between giving Barkley the ball and letting him run.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you dominate, you dominate.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, they didn't get what they wanted.
Yeah.
I mean, they ain't get what they wanted.
They ain't accomplished a damn thing, did they?
Nah.
They didn't accomplish
not what they wanted.
But that's cool though.
We won. We won.
Yeah, we won that, man. Small victory.
Yeah, small victory.
All we thinking about is another chip, man.
Yeah.
But let's move on to my man A.J. Brown. Now, A.J. Brown went to one of the most gangster gyms out there. This gym is featured on a lot. I don't have no clips for y'all. I might show y'all some clips next time we air. But he was in the gym, man. He had a bunch of big jailhouse cats yelling at him, like, don't stop. Let's get it, A.J., let's get it. And he, you know what I mean? It was like, yo, it was probably the hardest workout he ever had, man, in the gym. And these cats was crazy big, man. They got a big following. A lot of times, a lot of celebrities and other athletes say, we're going to come rock out at your gym and work out. But they don't show up. They had mad love and respect for AJ for actually showing up and grinding out the workout, man. But this is bringing me to this point. Y'all see the PFF NFL wide receiver rankings. This is why that man, A.J. Brown, is number one in his position.
Number one.
Now, what kind of pisses me off is a couple of these cats I want to take out of there because I don't even know. I don't even know why Devontae Smith ain't make the top 10. For real. And you could call me a little biased, but I would have moved. I would have moved Puka Nacua and Nico Collins out. Definitely Nico Collins. How the hell he get number 7? Why Devontae Smith ain't in there? Geez.
Well, I'm not sure if he's a top 10 receiver. I mean, but he's just as good as any of those guys up there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I'm not sure because.
Okay, so who do you think that you could take out of there?
Well, who's the list? Count the list down.
All right, so you got
AJ
A.J. Brown number 1.
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson number 2.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase number 3. I'll leave those alone.
Yeah.
Then you got Amon St. Brown, Puka Nacua.
Okay.
CeeDee Lamb at number 6.
Okay.
Number 7 is Nico Collins.
Okay.
Number 8 is Tyreek Hill.
Okay.
Number 9 is Mike Evans.
Okay.
And number 10 is Terry McLaurin.
Yeah, I mean.
I think Devontae Smith is better than Nico Collins. And I think he's better than Puka Nacua. I think he's been doing it longer than both of those guys. That's why I say he needs to be in there. You know what I mean?
But their stats is better than his.
But why
you know
is
what I'm
that?
saying? So
why is that though?
Well, because he playing with number one receiver in the league.
All right.
That's why. But
he puts up over 1,000 yards a game.
Yeah,
he came
right.
up with He was number one in catches a year or so, a couple of years ago. So, I mean, what are we really discussing here?
Well,
But we only here to congratulate, you know what I mean, our boy AJ, you know what I mean, for making that number one on that list. I'm happy for AJ. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing. But you know, I'm always gonna fight for other receivers, man. I'm always gonna fight for other receivers.
ain't nothing wrong with fighting for him, but that's not a bad list.
It's not.
It's not a bad list.
It's not a
Not
bad
top
list, but
seven.
it's like I said. I definitely feel as though Devontae could have broke it in the place of Nico Collins. But
Yeah.
you know, what I mean, it is what it is. Moving on, though, man. So we got some Sixers trade rumors, man.
There's always rumors.
Always
They
rumors.
always talking about
Let's take a
trades.
look at this one. Realistic targets versus unrealistic targets. So on one side, realistic targets, they talking about what's his name? Bradley Bill. You got the other young boy, Devin Booker. Who's the other cat? Kevin Love. And who's the other guy?
That's marketing, right?
Nah, that's not Lowry marketing. Where is he at? Zach Levine. And then unrealistic would be Spider. Then you got your young boy out of Pennsylvania. And then Wiggins. I mean, I'm just saying. Some things that's really more realistic though is Kevin Durant, my favorite guy. That's my favorite player. I've been watching this young boy ball out since he was playing in Maryland at the age of 15. He was still like about 6'4", 6'5", and he was doing this thing before he went to Mount Verde. But yeah, and then you got Lowry marketing. Who would y'all want to get? Who would y'all want to get? Marketing, he's a much younger player, or Kevin Durant? KD is just a walking bucket. He's a walking bucket. Lowry marketing, he's pretty tough too. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty tough, and he give you a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, what would y'all go with? You know what I'm saying? Where y'all heads at right now? What you think about that, Vibes?
Well, I believe, and I'm gonna put my GM hat on, my grown man hat on, and I think that the Sixers won't even trade the pick. That's what Del Morey is reporting. That's what certain sources are saying that Del Morey is saying, coming from the Sixers
That
front.
he won't even trade the pick.
And they won't even trade the number 3 pick. So and they won't trade Paul George either. So and I kind of agree with it because you got to make it make sense.
Right.
So you say you get these older players, and say if you do try to go all in this year to win the championship, right?
Right.
With those two guys.
Mm-hmm.
But say if Embiid get hurt again or it don't work out, right? So now you wasting your young talent to try to put these old heads in there to build a team. You know what I'm saying? So now your future.
But they were talking about trading Embiid at one point too.
Well, I mean, it's all talk. Like it's nothing realistic.
So these trades that they talking about, Vibes, this is for that number 3 pick.
Number 3 pick and
But
Paul
you know
and Paul George.
Okay.
And Paul George, yeah.
What about Tyrese Maxey? Is he one of the people that they putting on there or what?
Nah, this number 3 pick and Paul George. That's what they talking about. Number 3 pick Paul George. And like I said, you bring these old guys in and it don't work out. Now you get rid of your young talent. Now you got, you starting over, but now with the mixture of younger and older players, you kind of building for something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And Justin Edwards and Quentin Grimes and those guys like that was going to help this team out this year big time. It's be a different team, trust me. I mean, even if Embiid, if he don't play back-to-back games like he mentioned, stuff like that, Paul George give us 60-plus games. Maxey give us 70-plus games. We're going to be a decent team. And we don't need KD, and we don't need Lou Marketing. I don't agree with neither one.
Okay. So that's the word.
That's the word.
That's the word, Thunderbird, from your boy Vibes. You got any unbothered for us today, Vibes, or you falling back today?
I'm always unbothered, man.
Okay, you got some unbothered for us.
I'm always unbothered.
You're always unbothered, huh? No, I'm about to put you on for you unbothered, man. You know what I mean?
Always unbothered. This is your unbothered, on the go message of the day from yours truly, Teddy Bear Vibes. Okay, now we talking. Like I said, it's Teddy Bear Vibes, but it's Dr. Vibes. You know what I'm saying? Got the glasses on, got the look, got the ladies, got the love. But guess what? I'm a one ladies man, Dr. Vibe. Now, I preach to y'all people, and I let you know what it is. But this is coming from the heart to heart message for y'all people. Staying in a relationship. Just because you love somebody, it's not worth it.
He straight says, stay in a relationship.
Love is not all you need. Respect is what you need. Reassurance is what you need.
Preach.
A best friend is what you need.
Reverend Vibes.
And, coming from me and my blessings, trying to, expand my Dr. Vibe. And I remember 5 years ago, I had a friend talking to him. He used to call me Dr. Bibbs. Now it's Dr. Vibes. You see the look, you see the glass, you see the beard, you see the face. I'm going to say this. Love who loves you. Bottom line.
Man.
When the love is reciprocated, let me get that word out right. Reciprocated.
That's the wrong word.
What is the word?
Reciprocate.
Reciprocate. I'm sorry. Reciprocate.
Mm-hmm.
I was too fast with that word, but that was
It's fine, man.
That was my third grade language coming into play.
I'll be in support.
Now I got my big boy language on.
I'll be in support.
You know what I mean? But all I'm gonna say is when it's happening that way, appreciate it, respect it, and always count your blessings.
True that. I'm feeling that, good brother.
Yes, sir.
I'm feeling that.
From the heart.
That's good
Heart
money.
to heart.
That's good money. But we're going to move on. Final thoughts for your boy, grand finale.
Yes, you are now entering the bathroom where you will get my thoughts from the toilet. Brought to you by your boy, Grand Finale. Tune in and let's have some fun.
All right, so the message of the day, my thought from the toilet, was that I was thinking, is karma really real? Karma. You know what I mean? It's a thing that what I call is putting out certain type of energy out in the atmosphere. I feel as though you'll get that same type of energy coming back to you. You got to be positive, man. You got to watch what you put out here in this world. You got to watch what you say to people. Watch how you treat people. Because karma is real to me. You know what I mean? Karma is real. It'll come back to you. You know what I mean? If you ain't got nothing good to say or nothing promising, something to uplift somebody, just keep your distance, man. I'm going to keep it short and sweet like that because you never know what anybody's going through. I don't just look at people and just say, oh, I'm better than them or they down on their luck. I give a smile, I wave, I give money if I can. But at the same time, don't hesitate to take money yourself. If somebody offer you something, that's them offering you a blessing. So the karma, the blessings go both ways, okay? You always got to be humble enough to receive a blessing, just as much as being humble enough to give blessings. And I'm going to leave it with that, man. Those are my thoughts from the toilet. You got anything to say about that, Brother Vibes?
Well, karma is a mug. Respect, love who loves you, and always count your blessings. With that being said, we out of here.
Peace. And once again, man, stop being mustard and catch up. Like and subscribe, man. Tune in have some fun with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And also, don't drink the Kool-Aid, man. There's a lot of false prophets out
Please
there.
don't drink the
Don't drink the
Kool-Aid.
man.
Please don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Stay on your job, man. Stay focused. Don't
Oh.
drink that Kool-Aid. It's too sweet for you.
You have just experienced
Yes, sir.
Big Guy Vibes. Tune in next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so that you will be notified the next time one of our fabulous shows drops. Peace from your boy Grand Finale and Teddy Bear Vibez.